Sound check. Test mic 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everyone. This is Paul16, and I will be featuring the early access of DAWNTRAIL in a short while. It's been a while since I have streamed a game, so I'm really excited for this because I've waited for this 7th expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. So please allow me to do some tweaks on my streaming application. Sound check. Test mic 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everyone. This is Paul16, and I will be featuring the early access of DAWNTRAIL in a short while. It's been a while since I have streamed a game, so I'm really excited for this because I've waited for this 7th expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. So please allow me to do some. Okay, based on my review of my stream, it seems okay. So let's try to view the opening movie of DAWNTRAIL. Enjoy!
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change? Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
further. Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. A home. Hurrah!
So this is the main menu of the DAWNTRAIL expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. Again, this is Paul16. And let me just check some options here. So I'm using an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 on my gaming laptop. So far my FPS is running at 110 and below. So far so good. I'll just leave this as is for now. So if you have any suggestions, comments, or questions, you may chat them at the chat box, please. Okay, let's start the game. I need to go back to my world. Back to Tonberry server. Yeah, I think it's okay. Wow. It's good that I'm just queue number 18. It's been 5 hours and 40 minutes, I guess, from launch date. Early access launch date and time. So I guess the people now are sleeping or tired of grinding the story or playing through the Dawn Trail. Okay, there's a mentorship reward notice. Players who apply for mentor certification prior to requirements being updated must apply again for details. Oh no. Oh, I need to reapply to regain my mentorship status. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, I can see some big improvements on the graphics. It's more sharper now. And I'll just need to do some. Oh no, our crops died. I'm worried inside. Same thing, all our crops died because of the 48-hour maintenance. That's sad. Yeah, for me, it's really there's really a big improvement on the graphic. Like this one. Before, I don't see, or maybe they changed the design of the company chest. It's more detailed now. I'll make you a walkthrough of our new second floor, which was designed by our guild master, Mara. Thank you for that. Yeah, you can see the what do you call this? The ceiling details as well as the wall. You could see less pixelated items, I should say. Anyway, uh, I just need to plant our crops. Wow, you can now see the reflection of the wet floor. I remember this type of graphics from uh, something like Uncharted or The Last of Us. Damn, even the wood, you could really feel that it's wet by the rain. Let's try to swim. Practically the same from before, but the water is more, what do you call this? More realistic, I should say. Let me check who's around. RFC. Oh, Kalium is back. Mm. Let's try a different outfit. Wow, this dress is more detailed. So the sunglasses are now removed, and I think you can wear. Oh, I need to unlock this. Okay, that's a problem. I haven't walked through on how. I haven't checked on how to unlock the sunglasses as one of your accessories under the character gear set. Anyway, let's worry about that next time. Even the reflection of the light to the floor is more realistic. Nice. Again, for those who are watching, this is Paul16, and this is Final Fantasy XIV, the Dawn Trail Early Access. Wow. Even the effects in the room is so realistic. Nice. If you are interested in how our free company earns from the crops, you may comment that. So I'd probably make a different guide for that. So one of our FC members is rushing just to get to DAWNTRAIL. So the grass here are still pixelated. At the same time, the cap of this Mughal meal. Oh wait, Judy Albers is back. Sarah is back. So Kalum is still at the first part, or the I should say the first expansion. So I'm not sure how he will catch up for Dawntrail, but I guess for this year he can make it. I'm not so sure if this was a free weapon or something, but I don't really like it though. It looks like an alien form of a pistol. Nah. I should share with you a technique that uh, if you happen to have a weapon coffer like this one, you should switch to paladin so you'll get a sword and a shield. Let's see about that. Ah, just as I suspected. So you have now the Missa's Gladiator's Arm, or and then the Eulabelia. So let's try to wear this item. Try on. It's a glowing sword. Violet. Two violet. Okay. Try it. Let's try the shield. Oh, I think that came from a raid. I just forgot what raid was it. Okay, I think we're good so far, and after this last planting, I would be able to proceed with the main story quest, the DAWNTRAIL one. Actually, I'm not sure if that would normalize because everybody would definitely log in at the official release. So that would probably be worse than early access. Let's see. I'm just assuming. Okay, let's help feed our FC members chocobo. And I'll just change to my official character. The Machinist. And to our favorite outfit, of course. And I guess it's time to go. So let's go to the first quest. A new world to explore. Wow. Most of the characters are more detailed now. Hmm. I think this is one of the graphic update. I'm not so sure. But the grass are more lively here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember, but I guess so. So the first quest giver is Ojika Chunika. Chunjika. A new world to explore. Level 90. You'll get a reward of 994,560 and a guild of 1,820. Ojika Chuchika. Chunjika has a message for you. Chunjika. Welcome back. Oh, let's change our pitch.
Welcome back, Elsa. I've just had a word from Erendil. It seems he managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment.
Okay, we should wait here. Jiga gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at the moment's notice.
The only one yet to arrive is Erendil himself.
You're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be others, passengers, researchers, and artisans, and the like, so we'll need to share tech space.
That's fine, Erendil. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves.
We're not casting off just yet. So if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them.
I would call it concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Troll, yes?
We've not forgotten. The nation of Tulyala is in the midst of our deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant.
In addition to that, Alphana and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garmem 6 ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbor. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more about its Myred culture, interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Islabar. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the best context all due affection. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryle?
Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archive, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source.
I look forward to meeting him.
In any case, you're the only one with the interest in the City of Gold.
Eden City is children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the third promise has commanded that I serve as guide.
Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind.
We won't make we won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it.
A man of action.
Like that. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Still are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off! It's time. I trust you have everything you need? And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me! Woklamat!
This ship is really huge. What can you say on the latest soundtrack of DAWNTRAIL? For me, I feel like it's more funkier.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Okay. We get the chance to travel across this big ship. Wow. It's really a vast sea. You can't see any island anywhere. Yeah, you can still see some pixelized items like this rope. Probably I'm just using a 1080p laptop screen. So this is just a full HD. I'm not sure if I transfer this to a 4K TV on what will be the effect on if there will be really a improved graphical there would be a graphical improvement for these ropes, but in general everything seems pretty sharp. Okay, let's ask this person. Fontaine.
Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Argentine's the name. I was working at the Times Statics in Ulda. You see, my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlisle in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told Don Servon welcomes all, regardless of origin, and so Tulyali seemed like a perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully, things will be better this time.
So next would be the retired mercenary.
I see you in the ocean before. You believe famously. They bring simpleton. There was a time when we took great plans to return the secret. More of you Eorzeans coming to Dura, it's become important. Flights for mercenary days are over. So many of our men have fallen, and so we head home to look our wounds.
Now let's talk to the burly adventurer.
My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketamra. You know, the first Eorzean set foot on Thrall almost 80 years ago. The Mamojaf leader is said to have welcomed Ketamran with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. The real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketamra returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril.
So I'm not sure if you click here, you'll go back to old Charlion. So I'd rather not do that because we haven't attuned ourselves to a new Aetheryte. Next would be the self-assured trader.
An adventure, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Ulda, specialty imports and exports. Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hesparo, the Hotgar, the Exbral, not because every member of a given clan is of the same race mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. Fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense.
Again, for those who are watching, this is Final Fantasy XIV, the early access of DAWNTRAIL. This is Paul16. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and comment on this video. So the last would be the swarthy sailor. Did you want to make wager? We're taking bets on who'll be sat next in the dawn servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wuk Lamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamul Jablok was telling us, the other 3 are strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise.
Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, you hadn't heard that about clan names. We should have Book Lamat and Arendelle teach us the ones we should know. Anthony, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
We're in the teeth of a narrow, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Oh dear.
Only elves on watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sail! Man going off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Boklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...?
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tule Yolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tule Yolal.
Oh god, Kral is missing. I don't see her anywhere. Ah, okay, Erenville, I mean. Well, despite the storm's efforts, to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Okay, let's just activate some actions. And of course, the most important thing before we proceed to the next quest is to attune ourselves with the main Aetheryte. So we could easily fast travel and make this our return zone. Okay, I guess that's for the first part of the early access of DAWNTRAIL. Please continue to support, watch, and don't forget to subscribe, like my channel. Again, this is Paul16, and you have just watched the early access part 1 of the DAWNTRAIL and a new expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. Again, this is Paul16 signing off. Thank you.